It looks like you were more a beast than I. Very well. I'll see you again, Vincent. In hell.
Vincent Valentine is a protagonist on Final Fantasy VII and is an optional character. He is the main character on the Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. So who exactly is Vincent Valentine? He was previously a member of Turks. Vincent Valentine is assigned to protect Lucretia Crescent while she is working with Dr. Hojo, a brilliant Shinra scientist. He does not know that his father was working with Dr. Crescent before he died. Vincent falls for Lucretia, but he also sees that she is in love with Hojo and resigns himself to the fate. Lucretia also chooses Hojo and his proposed experiment on her unborn child. She does so because she feels guilty about Vincent's father. Vincent discovers this fact and additional information about the experiment that killed his father. Vincent do not want this test to continue, especially to Lucretia. However, Lucretia proceeded since she was also intrigued as what would have happened. The result was she became sick. Vincent, learning about this, he confronted Hojo and got in with a heated argument with him. Hojo shot Vincent in the chest, dying. Hojo uses Vincent as a test subject involving metamorphosis, strength, and endurance. The experiment failed since Vincent was on a death-like state. To rehabilitate him, Lucretia infused the chaos-tainted Mako into Vincent's body. Due to Hojo's experiment, Vincent's body was strong enough to hold chaos power and become vessel with the mysterious entity that holds tremendous power. Believing himself responsible for Lucretia's illness, Vincent locked himself within a coffin in the Shinra mansion basement, where he slept mostly undisturbed for 30 years to atone for his sins. He constantly relieved his nightmare as a punishment for his inability to stop Lucretia from submitting to Hojo's experiment on her unborn baby. Crisis Core Timeline. Zack heard a groaning from a coffin in the Shinra mansion basement. When he opens it, he was startled to see a sleeping person inside. Zack decided not to disturb him and replaced the cover, which locks back into place. Before Crisis Timeline. Vincent's sleep was disturbed when Veld awakens Vincent on the Shinra mansion. Vincent and Veld recognize each other that they belong to Turks. He then helps the team to get the materia and decided to get back to its slumber. Final Fantasy VII Timeline. When Cloud awoken Vincent, he tells him about Sephiroth, which Vincent quickly recognized that it was the son of Lucretia. When the party visits Lucretia's cave, Vincent discovers that Lucretia is still alive, reminiscing the moment as to why he becomes what he is now. Lucretia asks for his son Sephiroth. Vincent lies that he was dead. He wanted to spare Lucretia from the pain if she had knew what her son has become. Post-Crisis Timeline. Vincent meets Red 13 later at the Forgotten Capital. Red 13 fears that due to his long lifespan, he will lose everyone he loved and live a life of loneliness. Vincent comforts him and reveals he will always be with him because he is immortal, and the two agree to an annual meeting in Midgar. Advent Children Timeline. Vincent traveled the world retrieving information and helping those in need. When Kadaj finds Cloud in the Forgotten City, Vincent rushes in and helps Cloud to safety. Cloud is still tormented over his guilt that he was unable to prevent the death of Zack and Aerith. Cloud duel Kadaj on the top of Shinra headquarters remains. Although the party is eager to help, Vincent says Cloud can handle him alone. Dirge of Cerberus Timeline. Vincent is in calm, enjoying the festival which is being held. However, a group of unknown soldiers suddenly attack. Unbeknownst to him, he was the target. A man named Azul demanded the location of proto-materia. Reeve informed Vincent that the soldiers are from Deep Ground, which are group born from secret experiments that took place underneath Shinra building. The goal is to create a new breed of super soldiers, and Azul was one of the elite known as Civets. He continues his travel and meet another Civet named Rozo. Rozo demands the proto-materia as they need it to control the final weapon that creates Omega. Vincent, transformed to chaos unwillingly, forces Rozo away but causes him to collapse. Vincent was able to get back to the headquarters, but it was stormed by Deep Ground soldiers together with Azul. He was able to subdue Azul and went to Shinra Manor to find answers. Rozo ambushes him and rips the proto-materia out of his chest. He was saved by Yuffie. Shulk reveals she had previously absorbed some of Lucretia's data into her mind to study it to find the proto-materia. She offers to combine the data with the rest of Vincent found in Nibelheim to give them a clearer picture of what they will be up against and regain control of her mind. Reeve was able to complete the Omega report and send it to everyone so they can better understand Omega. The attack has begun, and Vincent transformed into chaos to kill Azul. Weiss is the leader of the Deep Ground and was possessed by Hojo. Weiss explains that he had originally planned to perfect his body by injecting Genova cells and merge it with Omega. When this happened, the plant will be threatened and Omega will send all life to Livestream. Vincent was able to take over Chaos power with the help of Shulk. He was able to defeat Weiss, and Nero merges with Weiss, destroying Hojo once and for all. However, Omega was summoned. Vincent now loses control and turns into chaos. Shulk was able to retrieve proto-materia via SND dive to Omega and return. Vincent regains control. He was able to defeat Omega. About a week later, Vincent is alive and well in Lucretia's cave and making amends. Having forgiven himself for his sin, Vincent tells her Omega and Chaos have returned to the planet and thanks her for being the reason he survived. So that's the story of Vincent Valentine. I hope you find this video entertaining, and don't forget to check my top 10 facts about Vincent Valentine. Thank you for watching, and you rock.
Lucretia. Everything's alright now. Omega and Chaos have returned to the planet. Thank you. It was you. You were the reason I survived.